Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I have built Malfoy Manor from Harry Potter. I actually built this about a month ago and I have never got around to uploading it. So here it is finally a month later. And I thought that there was no better day to upload this than Halloween. So happy Halloween for everyone that's celebrating. I hope you all have a good day or night, whatever you're doing, you know, the best that we can do in this bloody pandemic that is still going on. I'm not gonna lie, I was really enjoying it at first. Like, I enjoyed not going out. But I'm to the point now where it's near Christmas and people are talking about cancelling Christmassy things and like traditions and stuff. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, but no, I'm having my Christmas. Like, can this virus get lost so I can carry on with my life now? So I am kind of sick of it, and I'm sure many of you are too. So I really do hope we're at the end of this now, but I doubt it considering where I live is actually going into a second lockdown, which we love that. So I'm just hoping and praying that we're done with all of this before 2021. Fingers crossed. But anyways, I actually cut out a lot of the floor plan for this build because I started following a floor plan that I found online. Turns out that was the floor plan for the actual building that the manor is based on in England, which turns out that it doesn't actually work with how the house is like made. So it was very confusing, I'm not gonna lie, but I found a second floor plan, which I'm pretty sure is the actual floor plan for the manor. So I tried to follow that the best I could, but it turns out that the manor actually has like so many bedrooms. When I mean so many bedrooms, I mean like 15 bedrooms, but they're all like very small ones that would literally just have like a single bed and like a dresser in. It's like guest rooms for people that stay over. So I didn't make that many bedrooms. I kind of used like my own imagination of how I think it would be set out if it was like built in everyday life where you don't have 7 million guest rooms. So I just made Draco's room and then Lucius and Narcissa's room like bigger, and then it has a few other smaller guest rooms. I keep wanting to say dressing rooms, so if I accidentally say dressing rooms, please ignore me. I mean guest rooms. I'm doing this voiceover very late at night so I can get it out to you on Halloween. It's currently the 30th. You're seeing this on the 31st. So I actually really love how this turned out. Even though it literally took me like all day to build. I started building this at about like 12 and didn't finish it till like 9 at night. So I mean, it clearly takes me ages to build. But I'm actually really pleased with how this turned out. It's probably one of my favourite things I've ever built. And I'm not gonna lie, when I finished this I really wanted to try and make like Draco, Lucius and Narcissa, but that would have taken me even longer. But I definitely want to play a family in this house because I mean it took me hours to build, so I don't want to waste it. And I just love all like the little details, and there's a part of it where it's like a library, because on the floor plan it said that they had like this double story library where there's like stairs inside the library that goes onto a second floor with like more books, but like the stairs is like cut out, so it's like a balcony sort of thing where you can look down into like the bottom floor of the library. I hope that makes sense. I don't really know how to explain it, but I think you understand what I mean because you'll see it later. But yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest into reading, but I would absolutely kill to have a library like that in my house when I grow up. So it might have to be added to the bucket list of things that I want in my home. But anyways, as you can see, I'm doing like the dining room bit right now, where in the movie they have the like Death Eater meetings and like Vold is at the head of the table, and yeah. But I think the next room I do is the living room, which actually has an organ in. And the reason I put an organ in was because in one of the behind the scenes videos for I think it's a Deathly Hallows Part 1, I'm pretty sure Tom Felton, who plays Draco Malfoy, if you didn't know, mentions that there is like a big organ in like the hallway. So I mean, I couldn't put it in the hallway because the hallway is pretty full. So I decided to put it in the living room. But yeah, I thought that was like a cute little detail to add, which I really liked. But I think the main colour scheme I went for this house was mainly like black and like dark wood colours and green. I don't know why. I mean, that's how I just envisioned that the house was decorated, mainly because all three of them were sorted into Slytherin when they were at Hogwarts. But yeah, even though we don't see a lot of the manor in like the movies, I just used my imagination and I assume that this is how I believe it would be decorated if it was in real life. I think my favourite room that I built in this house was Draco's bedroom, which you will see later, but I really liked using like the trunks that we have in the game. So I ended up putting one of them at the end of the bed and also at the end of many of the guest beds. I mean, like, you will see this later, but I added like little trophies, and I mean, I know they don't get trophies in, or do they get trophies in Quidditch? No, yeah, thinking about it, I think they actually do get trophies in Quidditch. I bet I sound so dumb right now, but that is completely like blanked my mind. So yeah, I added 2 trophies in his bedroom and like a little, I think it's actually meant to be like football, but in my mind it was like a team photo of them all playing Quidditch, which I thought was really cute on his dresser, which like I imagine was probably like taken after he like caught the snitch and they won the game or whatever. But yeah, I thought that was like a really cute detail, and how we have like the quills in the game, and like he has like a few like books thrown on the floor that like he's tired and he's just got home and he's like, ugh, chuck it over there, I'll deal with it later, sort of thing. But anyways, apart from that, I got to like part of the build and realised that I didn't have like a full, like, I mean, there's a kitchen upstairs, but there's not like a fully like huge kitchen, which I actually ended up putting in the basement because I envisioned that's where like the house elves would be like cooking the food and stuff for like meals. Rip Dobby, we love Dobby. I'm not gonna lie, Dobby's death was one of the only deaths I cried at in the movie. Many of my friends actually cried at Dumbledore's death, but do you know what? I can't stand Dumbledore. I think he was an awful person. He literally sent like Harry out to go find these Horcruxes, knowing he were going to have to die, and which he obviously doesn't end up dying, but you know what I mean. And I'm just like, you are an awful person. And then after watching, because I recently also watched Fantastic Beasts, how he does the same thing to Newt and sends him off to like Paris or something. I'm like, are you having a laugh? Like, can you not do anything for yourself? Like, you're meant to be one of the most powerful wizards in the world with one of the most powerful wands in the world, yet you're not doing anything for yourself and you make little kids go out and do it for you. Like, what? I won't lie, it actually gets me really like mad at the fact that he's meant to be portrayed as this amazing headmaster, and I'm like, no, you are an awful person. To mention that he clearly favoured Gryffindors over every other house, and I'm just like, do you know what? I can't stand him. But I'm going to stop talking about him because I can feel myself getting more and more angry, and do you know what? Dumbledore doesn't deserve my time to be angry because I can't stand him. But anyways, apart from that, I think my next upload is going to be me creating Hermione and Pansy in cast because I've already filmed it. I really wanted to do Hermione and Bellatrix in the same video, but I really want to find Bellatrix's hair and I just can't, like, anywhere. Like, there was one hair that I've seen, but like it's been removed for some reason, and I'm like, alright, love that, thanks. I also just want to apologise because someone's just started doing fireworks, and if you can hear that in this recording, then damn, sorry about that. But anyways, my next upload is going to be Hermione and Pansy, so if you would like, stick around to see that. It's probably going to be up in the next few days, probably like the next 2 or something. I mean, that is unless I get lazy and don't upload for another 2 months. But I am going to stop talking and let you guys finish the rest of this video. There will be a few screenshots at the end which shows just like the rooms and stuff. But anyways, I am going to go now, so I hope you all had a lovely Halloween, whatever you're doing. But that is it from me, so I will see you all later. Bye!